Alright, welcome to another week review. Looking at another week right here. So, the recording that I'm doing this is a bit later. I already did my workout for Monday of the week that takes place after this. Just didn't have a time to get to it, but here we are. So, last week, was actually an awesome week. 7 personal records I hit all together. Really just one of those weeks when it's like, whoa, that's some progress right there. Why can't every week be like that? And the reason is, of course, you can't just progress that much, because if so, we would all be deadlifting 1,000 pounds like nothing. But yeah, so it was a good week, and really the only problem with it was I didn't do any squats. I didn't have an actual leg day, just because, again, my knee was kind of out of it. So I thought it would be best to give it a bit of a rest. So again, instead of doing legs on Wednesday, I did an ab day, and it definitely paid off, just because I did get myself to deadlift on Sunday, and that was worth it. My knee felt fine doing that. But again, I tried to just stay off of it for the week. So, the dumbbell bench press that week, I was really happy with. So, again, 105s for 3 sets of 10, a set of 9, which is pretty good, because that's the first time I've gotten back up to 9 reps on the fourth set since going to Powerhouse. So, yeah, that I'm happy with. That was some progress right there, and I still was able to hit hundreds for 10 after. So, the dumbbell bench press that time was really good. So, the incline, as you can see right there, I did do 215 8, 235, 245 3, 261. After that, I did 205 7, 195 5, 175 8. So the first several sets of incline I was happy with. As I went back down in weight, it kind of fell apart, so not too happy with that. Followed by cable flies, and then decline bench. I did 195, 9, 10, 10. Push-ups, 55 on my back, 3 sets of 10, which was the first time I've done that in a while. 70 for 7, 80 for 5. Then the tricep exercises I did were supinated grip, cable pushdowns, supinated grip dumbbell skull crushers, and close grip bench press with my feet up on the bench. And that was in the morning. In the afternoon, again, I got a new push-up PR with 45 pound on my back. I was able to get 33 reps, improving off of the 30 reps from the previous week. After that, I was only able to squeeze out 17. So that was not the best. And then with 55 on my back, I got 10. And that was Monday right there. So moving on to Tuesday, I was back by forearms day, and I was happy with the day. Now my dumbbell rows, I did 105, 3 sets of 10. Hundreds, 2 sets of 10. The form was decent. Not the best, not my all-time best. That is, again, not too long ago. I did do 105, 3 sets of 10. I did get 115 for a set of 10. So this was a week where I kind of had to go back down, but not too bad. I'm gonna say if I can keep it with 105 for 3 sets of 10. And hundreds for 2 sets of 10, that's pretty good. So, again, I am recording this a Monday night, when my next back and buy day will be tomorrow. So we will see how I do with the rows coming up tomorrow. After that, moved on to pull-ups, where I did 3 sets of 11 and 2 sets of 10. That I was happy with. One thing that sucked, though, was, so I filmed the first 2 sets of the pull-ups, which you will see on this video. But then my phone, my stupid phone, which I've only had since like July, is already starting to be glitchy with me. So it's been freezing a little bit here and there. So yeah, my phone decided to freeze, and I couldn't film any more footage on that Tuesday. So couldn't film another set of pull-ups, which I would have liked. Couldn't film my barbell rows. Couldn't film anything. Guys, I just did not want to. But it was a good workout, and barbell rows, I did 180, 3 sets of 8, 160, 11, and then I got it for 10. So, again, not too bad. Wide grip lat pull downs on my knees, 150, 3 sets of 10, 140, 2 sets of 12. Altogether solid. This was the first time I did do pull-ups in a while, instead of lat pull downs. So that's something I want to get back into as my second exercise after several weeks of having the lat pull down be the second exercise. Anyways, I did do 5 sets of cable pullovers with drop sets at the end. Biceps, I did barbell preacher curls, 90 for 12, 12, 11, 2 sets of 9, then a 60 for 8 as a drop set. Hammer curls, I did 50, 3 sets of 12, it's seated, 50s in each hand, that is. 55 for 10, 60 for 8, and then a drop set of 30s for 12. Then I did pronated dumbbell wrist curls and supinated barbell wrist curls, 5 sets piece. And then I did 3 sets of a one-arm cable curl to finish up and just get a little bit more blood into the bicep. I figured had a little bit of energy left in me, not enough, not a lot to really do anything, but just enough where I should have gotten some a little bit extra blood in there, and I did. Wednesday, of course, I don't have any footage because it was just abs. I left my phone in the car that day, just complete, no phone, no stopwatch, just kind of kept the rest short and just kind of went after it. So I did hanging leg raises, 3 sets of 30, 2 sets of 25, then 5 sets of cable crunches, 5 sets of kettlebell twists, which were 20 kilogram kettlebells for 5 sets of 15. Yeah, gonna have to convert that into pounds if you want to know what it was in pounds. Being fancy. Leg raises, laying down 3 sets of 50, 3 sets of 12 for cable rotations. Then I did sit-ups, and then I did the stationary bike for a while just to get my legs moving, but without actually doing legs. Moving on to my chest, shoulder, and tricep day on Thursday is where I hit 3 PRs. So the first was bench pressing 275 for 5 sets of 5 right there. This is the first time I've done 5 sets of 5 since senior year of high school, so that's 3.5 years ago, where I would do 175 for 5 sets of 5. So this is basically a 100-pound PR right here. So that is some good progress in a way. But yeah, I'm actually happy with it. My form was not too bad. This week coming up, I'll bump it up to probably 277 and just slowly build on it week after week and see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. That is my old rep scheme of like a 5-3-1-3-5 or maybe a 6-3-1-3-6, whatever I was doing. Since about, like, again, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, just got burned out with that, so switching it up. The second PR on our personal record on the day was 160 for 8 on overhead press. I did 175 for 3, after which may be a PR. I have to double check, but I'm not counting it in the total of the 7 personal records this week. But then a new 1 rep max of 190 pounds. So you'll see the 190 coming up after this set. After that, I did dumbbell lateral raises, neutral grip dumbbell vertical raises seated, the real delt machine, all for 5 sets of piece with a drop set at the end as shoulders, then close grip bench press, supinated cable pushdowns, and dumbbell overhead tricep extension seated were the tricep exercises. Biceps was meh on Friday. Alternating dumbbell curls, I did 54 sets of 10, 45, 10, 40, 10, so I had to go a bit down on that. Really not much to say. So, moving on to Saturday, I did some abs, but before that I did do my bench press. So, I did 3 10 for a pause. And then I did 3 20 for a pause. The pause could have been a bit longer, but I still did pause it. Butt stayed on the bench, which it did not do the week before. So I'm able to count it as my new max bench, max pause bench. And then a new 11 rep max of 245 pounds. Again, never really had an 11 rep max, but, you know, it's still a personal record. So those are 2 PRs right there. And I was happy with it. I wish I got 12. We'll try again in the upcoming week right now. But nothing you can do, and I will take it. After that, I did abs. So I did do abs twice this week. And then finished the week off with deadlifts. After that 485 for 1, I failed with 500 and just did 410 for 3. But the best part is a new best for 3 sets of 10. I did, as you can see, 427 pounds for 3 sets of 10, conventional, mixed grip, and chalk. The reps were touch and go. It felt pretty easy. Even though you can see 2 bumper plates on there, these bumper plates don't really have much of a bounce, so they're not really helping me out that much. Just want to state that. Like, they're kind of like duds, you know what I mean? Like, even if you come down hard with the weight, they don't really bounce. So which is good. I hate bumper plates with a lot of bounce to them, because then it just makes it way too easy to rely on that ricochet. But these don't have that problem, so just something to add. But yeah, so a new best for 3 sets of 10. I just put my little 1-pound clamps on the side just to add to it. Guys, I maybe could have done 430, but I figured if I just go up the 2 pounds, I should have it in the bag. First set was easy. Second set looked easy, but it was a bit difficult. Third set, I was like, alright, here we go. Do not quit. Do not quit. Do not quit. Again, I was able to get the first 8 real quickly. Then the last 2 I had to grind out and give myself a break in between the reps pretty much, which you will see. But I knew if I was able to get those first 8 down and take my time with the last 2, I would be able to deal with it, which I did. I knew, like right now, the mindset I had when you see me here was, do not give up, take your time, you got 2 reps to go. As long as you get it up, you can count it, you can count it. So right here is 9, and you will soon see 10. That's the week right there. So again, the new push-up thing with the 45 on my back is a PR. The 275 5x5, 168 and 190 for 1 on overhead are PRs. The new pause bench max, the new 11 rep max, and the new 3 sets of 10 max on deadlifts. So great week.